Poindexter looks up from his script. She glances at the window seat, right next to the photograph of Sue. "See ya. She was playing the cello." The vast majority of her work has been in this area of volunteer advocacy, and she's now embarked on the next phase of her work, advocating for the Asheville area at the state level. Sue Bayer's life can be summed up in a 5-word, simple sentence: she wants to be there for people. Craig's wearing khaki pants and a sweater. He can't be coming with Bob. Sue tries to control her attention as her mother prays. Sue Bayer: he's very sensitive about that. Doug Gray archive footage: from the time I met Ted, I knew I was lucky. He told me the most personal thing he had to do was kill a man. Reaction: muted and forced. Sue Bayer smiles at Mary and sits in the window seat of her bedroom. She picks up a large photograph from the dresser and looks at it longingly. Sue Bayer slips in slowly but steps out of her robe. Exits, while Betty Bechtel is seen entering the bank. She's the picture of beauty and confidence. As Sue Bayer crosses the floor over to the main entrance, a man crosses just behind her. Sue Bayer, a reporter from the Michigan Wire. She waves at a stunned Baird on camera. Suddenly runs to Jen from the bedroom window, her face smoking, her glasses shattering. Michaels, 30, stands on the bed, pale and irritated. Bayer's work has brought her from marketing executive to lay counselor to crisis intervention and prevention advocate to the executive director of the Asheville Area Community Foundation, a nonprofit organization. She looks over, silhouetted against the cool night sky. Her reflection in the glass of the mirror is one sad smile, and she can barely hide it from her friend. But she knows it's futile to try and pretend otherwise. Back in the doghouse. Each searchlight beam is making a blind splash in the river. One of them is hovering over a dead duck. Sue looks up through the beam of the patrol light. The story of Sue Bayer's life changed drastically on December 12, when she checked herself into rehabilitation to deal with her heroin addiction. She is walking along in San Francisco. A record spins. She stops. He approaches. She's not very enthusiastic. Deep Story, a biography on the human person Sue Bayer, written by A.I. Thump, thump. Bought clothes are scattered everywhere. The club consists of 1,000 pasted-together pieces. Sue Bayer stands, alone in a warehouse of throw pillows. She flicks on her leg light. This is Deep Story. In the passing cab, Sue obtains an unflattering view of a young prince from outside the room. Sue, 60, reveals in a sneak peek at the new season of Hoarders that the biggest motivator for her to overcome her issues is that her 2-year-old granddaughter, who is transgender, needs her mother. Sue's loft. Later, Sue is on the phone, looking upset. There is a new bruise on her face. With the help of therapists, support groups and everyday people who become Sue's supports, she has beaten her addiction and made a recovery. A clip gun blasts directly into the crowd. It catches Tracy's ankle and quickly kicks her forward. She falls as she stands, in a heap. The other camera is pointing directly at the helicopter. The gun fires. She's been heavily involved with emergency preparedness efforts in the Asheville area, leading the Regional Emergency Response Team for Buncombe County and serving on the Western North Carolina Community Preparedness Board. Sue's journey has been documented on the Discovery Channel show Hoarders, and she also appeared on her own reality show, My Life in Pieces. Sue Bayer at a press conference. Bauer and Payne behind her. Sue Bayer is in her mid-50s, a once attractive woman now suffering from years of depression. She and Julie sit on the couch in Julie's apartment and Julie sets up the camera. Dear Mr. Shut Up. My background is in business, she says. I am in the industry where we help people in our organization, and I'm a big proponent of the person-first approach. Her work with the Foundation and with the Asheville Area Chamber of Commerce's Pro Bono Project on Child Advocacy and Support, a program that provides pro bono representation and assistance in cases of child abuse and neglect, also has brought her to a point of advocating for the community at the state level.